Hey everyone, my name is Selleck and welcome back to the channel. Before this video begins, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. Making these videos has been so much fun and I'm so happy to have you all here along for the ride with me. I learned a little over 92% of you guys that watch this content are not subscribed, so if you like these kind of videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps me and the channel out. Now, enough from me, let's get right into the video. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So, as you guys can see, from our last episode, we're waking up in our new house for the first time, and let me tell you guys, I love the views that this house has to offer. I think it is just very very pretty. I don't know, the shader pack is just pretty awesome. But yeah, welcome back, guys. In this episode today, I think we are going to start off by making our tunnel, and that goes to our storage room down there, so we can kind of make it a little bit more hidden. And then I think I want to go ahead and expand our farm a little bit because our cows are looking a little lonely. And in the last episode, we were able to get some leads. So we will be able to get some more animals and hopefully get our farm set up a little bit better. Now, eventually I do want to build a barn and everything and, make everything, kind of, come together a little bit more. But I at least want to start by getting our animals. And you guys seem to enjoy the kind of chill video that I did last week. So I kind of want to do that again. It's kind of nice to just kind of relax and, build and just kind of make something. And I'm having a ton of fun. So, and it seems like you guys are having fun watching and kind of, playing along as well. And, again, super appreciative. We just hit 200 subscribers, which, guys, I don't know what to say. I appreciate you guys so much. And I can't say thank you enough. It's truly unbelievable that we've gotten this far, and I genuinely appreciate all the love on not only this series but the Cobblemon series as well. It's a ton of fun making them, and I'm having you guys play along as well, and I can't ask for better people. You guys have been just simply incredible, and it looks like I'm stuck. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fix this because I don't want to mess with the house here. So I think with that being said, we're gonna go one back, which should be, that is not okay. I just heard a weird noise out here. What is that? Why is there a piglin here? I didn't know they could come out here. We have a visitor, I guess. Hello. We're gonna go ahead and keep him. Hopefully he doesn't go too far. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I can. I was gonna try to put a leash on him. Okay, that doesn't work. You can't stay here. That was unexpected. I did not know that they could come through the portal like that, so that's good to know for the future. That was very unexpected, to say the least. Anyway, before we were rudely interrupted here, let's continue building our tunnel because I want to. It's gonna mess it up again. I'm gonna have to fix this. But again, I completely and utterly cannot say thank you enough for the amount of love that you guys have shown, and just yeah, everything has been super fun. And with that being said, if you guys are not in the Discord, I would recommend hopping in. I know I plug it quite often, but we do truly have a really solid group of people in there that all support each other. I like to think we've made a lot of friendships, and we just kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and just kind of play along together. And that's really all you can ask for. It's like one small community, and everybody just has a good time. And it's only getting bigger, which is really awesome. Like I had mentioned a minute ago, we just recently broke 200 subscribers, which is just unreal to me, to say the least. I'm trying to kind of get an idea as to where we're at here, because we're gonna be under here, so I think we should be able to just go over now. And hopefully that brings us out into our tunnel. And sure enough, it does. Perfect. Yeah, I wanted to make this tunnel in the last episode, but I kind of ran out of time. Oops. We're gonna make it look a lot better too, just bear with me. Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had any torches, glad I do. We're gonna end up redoing the inside here as well. You know, it's not gonna be just dirt. But I kind of like having the secret little passageway here. I think it's pretty cool. But now I can close this up. Let me go ahead and get rid of those. We're gonna have to go on the inside and probably fix this as well. But yeah, last episode was a little bit different too because I had recorded this entire thing of me building this house, and you know, we had a ton go on and my aspect ratio was all messed up, and I'm still really disappointed with that. But you know, you guys still seem to like what I ended up doing with it, so I super happy with that. And you know, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. I genuinely enjoy making content, and that's, you know, that's one thing I love it, like telling you guys, is I really enjoy doing this. This is, again, all been so much fun. It kind of lets me express like my creativity again, even though you look at this and it looks like somebody drew this in like kindergarten. Like, let's be honest, but you know, it's fun to kind of just open up and do it, and you know, again, make those connections with you guys. It's just been super unreal and super fun in all the best ways. Okay, so we already have a torch here. I don't know what I want to make these walls yet. I'll probably end up making them stone. We're going to have to go get more coal and things like that at some point. Especially because we lost a lot of our diamond armor and things like that in the nether when we went in and just died, essentially. So we're definitely going to have to get more materials. I'm just trying to see what all I have, because I really don't have too much. So that'll be a different project for a different day. Probably in the next episode, we're gonna get back into the mines. I think that would be a very smart venture for us. Because I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and make some stone, and that's what this is going to be. I could make it cobblestone. I have plenty of that. I'm going to see how it looks real quick, just compared to everything, because we do have a couple just kind of blind spots like that. Let's see. How does it look? I don't like that. I think, yeah, we're going to want stone. So we're going to add that to the checklist. Things that we're going to want. But I guess I can just leave that cobblestone there now if I'm just going to get rid of it. But okay, cool. So now that the tunnel's done, now that we have these 2 leads, we're going to go get some more animals. So with that being said, I need to make a couple more fences. Actually, I have 13 of them. Can't have too many of them. So that way we can go ahead and make some more room for animals. Now, eventually down here, I want to expand. As you can see, I have those few bookshelves. I want to be able to make our enchanting room down here at some point too. I need a lot more bookshelves for that, but at some point I think we're gonna need it. But for now, I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we might need a little bit more wood. So we're gonna go get a couple trees real quick, and then once we get some more wood, we'll be able to make some more fencing. And from there, we can continue our farm. So I'm really excited. I want to be able to make a very sustainable spot here where we can, you know, raise the animals and get all the food that we need like that. So that way we just have it. You know, we already have like bread and all that, but we don't really have any meat. We have 3 cows, which I need to feed. I haven't fed them in a minute. Don't call animal control, please. I'm trying. But sir? That cow has a vendetta against me, that is for sure. What's going on, man? I think he wants to join the home over there, and you know, if that is something he is interested in, he is more than welcome to come over. I don't like how some of these trees grow though. It's a little awkward. But while we do this, I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the update which I believe just pushed to like the beta and everything for the happy gas and stuff. I haven't had any time to really, you know, delve into it and try it, but I still think the concept's super awesome. And for people like me, I get lost pretty easy, so being able to just kind of just fly around seems really fun, and that's something I'm really excited in. And they also added different visuals to Bedrock, and I believe I saw something. I don't know if it was real or not, but they're also adding them to Java as well, and that's super awesome because I think this game can look amazing. I mean, just look at this. I think this looks just beautiful. I don't know. I think that this game has a lot more to offer, and I'm happy that from like a base standpoint, you know, they're making it so you don't need mods for it. Even like up to this point of me playing, like right now I'm not really playing with any mods. I mean, there's a couple that kind of like show me where ores are and things like that, like better. Um, like they glow. But other than that, like I'm playing just basic vanilla, and that's really the only time I've ever played. But you know, to give people the opportunity without having to download all those mods and stuff, I think that's really awesome that they're finally doing that. Because in the grand scheme of things, at least how I look at it, especially when you're a younger kid, obviously I like to think these day and age, a lot more people are connected on the internet, and people just look up, how to do things. But there's also the other hand of people that really don't know how to do all that. So being able to just have it on a base level, I think is super awesome. That way, everybody's kind of included. We're gonna have to redo our stock, or yeah, our stocks, our stonks. We're gonna have to get our bread here. We're getting a lot of paper, which is good. And we'll go ahead and plant these real quick. We have so many seeds, dude. Oh my gosh. I've also been uploading YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I think I've only uploaded 2, but if there's like ever funny moments or anything inside of these videos, I try to like repurpose them a little bit, and you guys really seem to enjoy those too. And they always make me laugh, so I've enjoyed making those. YouTube shorts have been pretty fun. Okay, so we'll have that, and then go ahead and get our sugar cane here. Make sure we don't lose any. I still really like our bridge. I still want to maybe fix that part. So we'll see down the road here. What I'll probably end up doing, because I've been kind of thinking about it. It's funny. I do think about like what I can do to kind of change this world throughout the day every so often. But it's like, what if I were to get rid of these and just kind of make these down more, and so they can like connect. I might redo this bottom here so they're not just slabs, to make everything just kind of connect a little bit better. And then eventually I want to make something over here. Once we get enough resources like way down the road, like I want to make mine carts and things like that to connect to like the villages, because we're kind of in like a really good central location. You can't really see it right now because it's daytime, but there's a village over there. There's a zombified one up there, and I think there's another one over there somewhere. But just to have all those like connected, I think that'd be really cool. And I think it'd be a really fun project to do as well. Like I've said in the past, is I really don't have like a set in stone plan for this series. And when I say that, I mean obviously like I want to beat the game, right? Like I've never beat the Ender Dragon. Like I'll happily admit that. But it's something I want to do, and then eventually kind of make this world into whatever it might be. Because I think we're on episode, I want to say 12. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know how long the series is going to be. To be honest, this series may never end. This series might go on forever, until you guys get bored of it, or if I get bored of it, whatever the case may be. And I think, excuse me, but I think that's one of the cool things about Minecraft, is with it being such a sandbox game, is you can just do anything. And I don't know, I love that about this game. Let's see. I'm still really bad at making things like this, though. But I'm getting better. Slowly but surely. I think I have enough for 3 more. Okay, so for now, for what we have, I can go make more because I have more than enough wood. We can make another pen here, because that's all I really wanted to do for the time being. Okay, we'll make another pen. Might have to make this one probably the same size. Our cows, I don't know if you guys hear them as much as I do, but they seem very restless. So I don't really know what causes that, but they maybe they just don't have enough room. I don't know what it is, but they talk a lot. Need one of these, so I need to make more sticks. We'll go ahead and make one of these. Make a little door. I forgot to do that to begin with. Now we can go boom, boom. And add the door. Wow, we had just enough. Perfect. All right, so we have our cows here. Oh, and then I also wanted to make another one of these because we do have the glowstone. I'll kind of make that kind of like their own, you know, their own little thing. Oh, the traveling merchant's here. Hello, sir. Let's go see what our boy has to offer today. Hello. All right, so he has a bucket of tropical fish, some pumpkin seeds, some sand. Wow, what a bargain. Dark oak sapling, some white dye, and some moss block. The moss block might be cool for a build. I just don't want to give him any of our stuff. You're welcome to explore, but don't overstay your welcome. You know, I could add 2 llamas to our thing here. But I was not expecting him to show up outside there. It kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. His llamas are very just angry too. See, he knows I'm talking about him. See? Yeah, he knows. You guys can hear him. I can hear him, you guys can hear him. I love the noises that the villagers make. I think it's so funny. Okay, so we went up 1, 2, 3, and then we had... Dang it. There we go. Go ahead and put it right in the middle, which I believe is going to be... Ugh, I don't know if we have a direct middle here. Put it right here. Actually, I don't have my glowstone, so actually making that error right there just actually saved me. So hold on. We need to go get our glowstone, which I believe I left down here. Luckily, I know where to go if we need more, so... I think I have the glowstone dust. Oh, here they are. Cool. I only need 1 for now. But I think I'm gonna go and try to find some pigs. I think that's what we're gonna find next. Is there a way I can just make this easier here? There we go. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then the glowstone. This is not... There we go. Let's say that does not need to be this difficult. But cool. Now we have this. But let's eat real quick, and we'll go find our next animal to add to the pen here. Also, another thing I wanted to run by you guys is I've been kind of experimenting with like the length of the videos, and honestly, I'm still fine doing like the super long Let's Play ones, and I'm talking like 45 minutes to an hour. But I've been enjoying doing like the shorter ones, and when I say shorter ones, I mean like 20 minutes, 30 minutes at that. I feel like it kind of is more realistic for a lot of you guys too, which I never. Of course, I never want you guys to feel like you have to watch all of the videos, of course, but I don't want you guys to think you're gonna miss something either. But this is also too just the kind of content I enjoy making, so it's kind of like choose your battles, right? It's like I've really embraced and have enjoyed just kind of sitting here talking, and I feel like I'm hanging out with you guys, and I've had a couple people say that too, where you put on the video and it's kind of like we're hanging out, and I think that's super awesome. And going back to the whole YouTube Shorts thing, adding into that, it's been super fun because it's like the best of both worlds, right? And it's cool to see what kind of videos I can make like that. And by the way, if you guys haven't watched those, feel free to check them out. They're on the channel. I thought that they were pretty funny. So let me know what you guys think on those too. I'm always trying to expand my content as well, and I think it could be a lot of fun. I'm still trying to stick to the whole Minecraft, because I do love playing this game, but I'm also trying to like expand as well, to kind of keep everybody involved. I do still want to make Pokemon videos at some point. That is still absolutely going to be a thing. I'm working on that as we speak, actually. And I'm not talking Cobblemon. I'm talking actual like real Pokemon. I'm just trying to figure out how to introduce it in a better way, because I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm just abandoning Minecraft, because I'm still just enjoying this just as much as my first episode I ever made. So I hope you guys know that. Oh, we found some pigs. Oh, I found two. Okay, come here. Oops. Can I leash both of them at the same time? We're gonna find out. Oh, perfect. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can make it back in one piece now. This is so cool. I don't know why I find this so funny. But back to what I was saying, though, is another game that I've been kind of playing in my little bit of free time that I have is I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but it's got stuck. I think I lost one of my leads. There we go. I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons, and I don't know if that's a game that you guys would be interested in watching, but I think it'd be really fun to make videos on that, like maybe even like a little playthrough. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that game, but it's like a dungeon crawler, essentially. So, if you're into those kind of games, I have been considering making videos on that game. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely let me know, and I'd love to try it out as well. Can you stop breaking off your little leash? And I know there's a lot of you that are just here to have a good time, and will enjoy whatever video I make, and I do truly appreciate that. It's I just never want anybody to ever think that I'm going in a different direction, especially like without me saying it. I've watched plenty of content creators in my time, and it stinks to see you follow them for one thing and then they switch it up and just go do another. I totally know how that feels, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like that. Especially because the channel is growing a little bit more. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful with that. But just rambling, but that's what we all signed up for. All right, let's get these guys in here. Come on in. Welcome to your new home. Go ahead. Boom. There. And now we got both of our leads back. So we got our pigs. Now I'm going to get them some hay bales too, just to make it kind of look more of like a farm. Did he take a potion of some sort? Why are you invisible? That llama was looking at me all smug like. Did you see that? These guys are weird, man. These guys are really, really weird. Now I'm gonna sleep and make it daytime though. So the next thing I want to do here... What is going on out there? I want to make a little chicken pen too. That's the next thing we're gonna do. Dude, this traveling merchant guy, he's got to go. He has completely overstayed his welcome. I'm trying to see if I have any more stuff. So I have a couple more hay bales, so I can add those in. I only need a couple. I don't need that many. And then what we can do is we have 13 eggs, so that's actually really good. I can make a small little chicken coop while we're out there. Hopefully we don't get 13 duds and we can actually hatch some chickens. I don't remember what these guys... Oh, they eat carrots. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have another little baby pig. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Look at him. He's so cute. By the way, if you guys want to name the animals, drop a name in the comments below. Obviously tell me, what you want to name. Be like, oh, I want to name a pig. Feel free to tell me. I would love to name these guys once we get some name tags. I think that'd be really fun. I try to get you guys involved with this world as much as I can. you know, part of me, you know, it's feels like your guys' world too, and you know, it's really fun. I'm just clearing out this area here, so we're gonna make a small little chicken pen. Probably gonna need to make some more fence here. Let's see. Actually, let me make more fence because I know I'm gonna need more. Sir, can you leave? This guy needs to go. I don't want to kill him. That's the thing. I really am trying to refrain from killing him because it's like he doesn't need to go like that anyways. I mean, he needs to leave my property, but you know, because he's talking to himself at this point. I don't know. Listen, the only person that should be talking to themselves right now is me, not that guy. All right, so I made one of those, so now we can make a little chicken pen as well. Cool. Okay, now we can add our little fence here. Oh, I'll have to make another one of those, which I'm going to do before we get the chickens in there, because last thing I want to do is mess it up and then the chickens get out. I thought I grabbed the rest of my glowstone. Maybe not. Oh, that's right. I was like, oh, I only need one. Silly me. Okay, let's get back out here. I feel like... Oh, no. Well, now we gotta go get another one. That is not what I meant to do. See, now I kind of regret patching up that hole over there, but it'll be worth it in the long run, I promise. And it kind of stinks because we all know what happened the last time I went to go get glowstone, so I don't know if we want to do a repeat on that. This game really is not wanting to work with me in the slightest, is it? Nope, it is. It sure isn't. Alright, so we're gonna go boom, boom, and then we got 1 down, 2, and 3. And then what we're gonna do, there, just like that. See, it doesn't gotta be that hard. Alright, now we get to gamble on chickens. Alright, here we go. Are we really not getting any chickens? There's no way I am this unlucky. What the heck? Alright, I guess we are gonna go find chickens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you could throw those and they have a chance to spawn a chicken. And I just threw 14 of them, and we didn't get a single one. Hey, dude, you want to come home with me? Come on. I could probably just get some seeds, and he'd probably be more than happy to follow me home, but today, we're going on a leash. We're going on a walk. I'm just walking my chicken. Walking my chicken. See, this is how it's done. You just simply walk your chicken home. Then you bring them on inside. There. Welcome home, little chicken. Alright, let me go find you a friend. A brother or a sister. Speaking of eating here, let's go ahead and eat some carrots real fast. Alright, hopefully we can find another chicken pretty quick. Because if there's not any over here, I know where to look on the other side. And it looks like we have a match. Hello, Mr. Chicken. You're coming home with me. There you go, come on. I feel like we're in a position where I need to grab some armadillos as well. But I feel like we don't need to go too far to find them to begin with. Maybe the armadillos can just kind of be like the nature reserve version of our farm where they just live freely, but we don't touch them. I just heard a noise that was not a chicken. Okay, let's get you inside here. All right, chickens have been chicked. There we go. And then I believe they eat the seeds, correct? We're gonna find out. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna eat. Now have a baby. There it is. Little baby chicken. Cool. So our farm has started. So not only do we have chickens, we got 3 chickens, we got 3 pigs, and now we have 3 cows. Honestly, I haven't fed the cows in a while. They probably are hungry. Here, because we're gonna need more leather at some point. Oh, and now we have a 4th cow. There you go. There. Look at that. It's starting to come together. It is starting to come together. Now, at some point, we are going to actually make like a full-on barn type thing. You know, we'll get there as time goes on. Guys, close your eyes. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Well, guys, that will be the end of today's video. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed doing like these chill kind of versions of the videos. You know, while I do like going exploring, I kind of like staying around and, you know, kind of building and making stuff and kind of really making it feel like home, you know. And it's been super fun, and I had a blast today making this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new here and if you've made it this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like I said earlier, we just hit 200 subs. Super awesome. I'm super absolutely grateful for each and every one of you. And with that being said, guys, join the Discord. Come say what's up. And I will see you guys very soon. Much love. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.